Hello, faithful viewer. Here we are again in another video vlog. I believe is the correct title for it. What am I going to talk about today? I'll tell you what I'm going to talk about today. Something happened recently, which I want to share with you, and it gives me a nice window into what I really want to talk about. So, the other day I got an email from kind of a senior editor at one of the two big comic publishers, asking me to send in some recent samples of my work.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Now, for somebody like me, that is fantastic. That's like the greatest thing ever. Almost certainly nothing will come directly from it. If I'm lucky, I might get like a 5-page writing gig in some anthology something or other to try me out. If I'm lucky. More likely, I'll be kind of on their radar, and then I might get a break anytime in the next 2 or 3 years. Who knows? But I think the question I get asked the most when people ask me, Svi, nice to meet you, what do you do? I say I write and draw comic books. So the question I get asked most is, where do you get your ideas from? So I'm going to do a little experiment right now. Let's say I get to play you with some characters in one of the big two publishers' toy boxes there, Marvel and DC.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Let's say DC, for example. This, incidentally, by the way, is a little exercise that Alan Moore did before he did Swamp Thing, and it just kind of segged nicely. He did an experiment. Was trying to work out what he would do with a comic book character I never heard of called the Heap, but it was basically similar to Swamp Thing. Anyway, I digress. So, what would I do? Let's say if I could play in the DC toy box, I would. And give anything to. Well, firstly, I wouldn't want to do anything too high profile. I would want to do something quieter and try and build up a decent audience over some time before, and then get, Superman or Batman or, some whatever cool character like that.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men.
But let's say we'll let you do whatever you want. What would you do? I think, you know what I would do? I would like to do young Jor-El. I'd like to see what Jor-El was like when he was young, what made him be like the revolutionary type character he was. And to be honest with you, I think that was the best bit in the last Superman movie, that first half hour set on Krypton. So yeah, that's interesting fodder. What else would I like to do? I was going to do one of the big comic book characters. Wonder Woman appeals to me. I like the idea of doing like a very believable, realistic female character.
Wonder Woman!
All the world.
What would I do with Marvel? Oh, obviously the character that everybody wants to do at Marvel is Doctor Strange. I wouldn't mind doing like one of their lesser known characters like Man-Thing, and try and do something interesting with that. So there you go. That was a live experiment of where ideas come from for comic book making people. And that's where they came from. We didn't answer the question. I still don't know where they came from, but there's just a few ideas that came off the top of my head. Catch you later. Have a better one. Bye.